Had some conversation about Chapel drill, I called it, over there in Chapel Hill last night.
Get 'em.
Again.
Get him.
Not only when you got MJ and LT, those initials, that's all you got to say. But then I looked down, they had Nick Saban in the building.
Yes, sir.
They had Randy Moss in the building, Desmond Howard,
Yes, sir.
Pat McAfee.
Yes, sir.
They had everybody there.
Get it.
That was crazy.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Herb Street and Reese Davis on the call.
Let's go.
Man, they had. I'll tell you the truth. Before the game, like sitting there watching people walking there, I was thinking like, man, Bill. He didn't pay. I mean, literally, they paid him $10 million a year. They getting it. Well, they were. We'll see what happens going forward. But man, people were so excited. It was just absolutely crazy. I was like, this is what football is all about. College football, which we haven't seen the likes of that in Chapel Hill ever.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a special time. Then things went left.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a microcosm of the day in college football.
Okay,
they went the NIL route with their coach too. They figured we just buy us a good coach.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a program. Well, not so fast. Not so fast.
Okay.
You still got to build it.
Okay.
You still got to build it. Because, as I was told, on numerous occasions, well, he don't play. Them players got to play. So, you know what? That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Michael Vick the same way. I mean.
That's right. You got to get players and they got to play.
Right.
And then there's this narrative of 70 players, replaced them all, brought in this coach, brought in that coach, did whatever. Okay. I guess that's easily done, huh? But when Deion did it, how could he do that? Why would he ever do that? This is never going to work. How you going to build a program? How you going to win? And he still won.
Ironic enough, Deion beat TCU his first game.
That's right.
Bill Belichick lost to TCU his first game.
Same model. Right?
So now, is Deion better coach than Bill Belichick?
Well, do we go by the numbers?
Man, come on, man.
Well, do we go by the numbers? I tell you this, and I'll stand on it. Bill Belichick and Coach Prime have won the same amount of Super Bowls without Tom Brady.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, because that's this story that.
That's interesting. So Bill Belichick is no good. He's not a good coach without Tom Brady. Is what you're saying?
He could be a good coach.
Anyway, I'm not going to say that, but let's get into some sound. Let's hear his coach, this mediocre coach. He's a great coach with Tom Brady, according to Kmac. Here's his opening statement from the game last night.
Well, it was a great atmosphere here for the game tonight. Fans were had a tremendous energy all walk, and we played competitively, but then just couldn't sustain it. So, obviously, we have a lot of work to do. We need to do a better job all the way around, coaching, playing, all three phases of the game. Just wasn't up to what it needs to be, and I know we're a lot better than that. So we'll need to work on those things and show it on Saturday on a quick turnaround. But give TCU credit; they came in and did a good job, and they were clearly the better team tonight. They deserved to win, and they did it decisively.
Yeah, they did.
Coach Belichick knows ball, right? He knows ball. He knows football. He knows a lot about football. But I'm just saying, it's just hard to see how far his football knowledge is taking him as far as being able to be a winner without having people like Tom Brady on your squad. Tom Brady and the Randy Mosses and such. Well, hell, I can be a Hall of Fame coach with them.
He only had Randy Moss 1 year though.
That's enough.
Yeah, but I guess I mean, I don't want to get into this. We can talk about this up because I really want to get to the game. But you're saying that he's not. That's interesting. You said he's. You say he's not a good coach, or he's just mediocre coach.
No, he's a good coach. I mean, he knows a lot of ball. I mean, I'm not trying to take that away.
You don't think he can win without? You say he can't win without Tom Brady?
Well, he hasn't.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean, he had.
I think that's blasphemy for me. I mean, to say that.
Well, has he?
Just say. I mean, this is the first college game.
Okay, what about the last 3 years?
I mean, nobody wins. I mean, hell, he won 6 Super Bowls. I mean, at some point, you're not gonna win. At 15, they gonna win every year. At some point, they were saying, the coach from the Kansas City can't win without 15.
Well, we hadn't had a chance to see that yet.
Well, I'm just saying. Somebody may be saying that. I mean, you got to have players on your team to win. Tom is a special player.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but to say that he can't coach, he can't win without Tom Brady, I don't know. Anyway,
the statement is
what's the statement?
He has not.
Oh, that's obvious.
So
I mean, but to say that means what though?
I don't think he can.
Okay, well, that's essentially what I said. Then he can't win without Tom Brady. That's what I said. That's a statement. Anyway, that's Bill. What went wrong last night? Talk to us.
Multiple things. Anytime you give up 2 turnovers for touchdowns offensively, that's not good. We gave up several long plays on defense, where they gained a lot of yards on one play. So just too many of those.
Yeah.
There wasn't any one thing. It was a combination of multiple things. Too many 3-and-outs, too many long plays on defense, and then 2 turnovers. Well, we had 3 turnovers, with 2 turnovers, touchdowns. You can't overcome that.
I tell you, that 2 plays determined that game. This turned it. One is that when they call defensive pass interference on 29, who turned out to be terrible the rest of the game, but up until that point, he's playing pretty decent. That was not a penalty. That turned it because that gave them first down. They went on the score after that. They meaning TCU. The other play was when Lopez, rolled out to his right side and tried to throw back left, down and out, and he threw it short, pick 6.
Yeah.
That really just quieted things down.
Yeah.
At halftime, right, I'm a press box, so you can't go downstairs right out the halftime right before halftime because they have to save the elevators for the coaches because coaches got to get down so they can go in the locker room. I saw Freddie Kitchens, who by the way played for Alabama, was a head coach at Cleveland, and it's the offense coordinator. Man, he was walking down there cussing, just straight out loud, just F this and F that and da. I mean, I don't know where he need to go and call some better plays or something, but he's the offense coordinator for Bill Belichick.
So we giving them 2 plays back to take those 2 touchdowns down?
I think it changed. I think that pick 6 definitely changed a little bit.
They still have a shot.
They weren't going to win that game because TCU is much better, but it wouldn't. Our conversation,
it wouldn't have been a blowout.
Our conversation morning would have been different.
Wouldn't have been a blowout.
It would have been like, well, Carolina showed some promise. Then we'd be like, but then TCU took over and won the game. It won't be like chapel drill, as I say.
So
yeah,
I guess the question is, do you feel like TCU is 50 points better than Chapel Hill right now? I mean, than the Tar Heels right now.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think they're a much better football team, but 50 points.
Okay.
It wasn't 50 points. It was 30-something points. It was 48-14.
Well, they just pulled up, and then they took a knee, put the Mercer rule at the end of the game. They could have scored again.
Okay.
They took a knee.
Okay.
Let's
switch.
That's where we are.
That is Bill Belichick, and a lot of people kind of chimed in because yesterday was the aftermath, just like we was talking on here. Stephen A. Smith jumped in on the conversation on how bad Belichick's debut was. Let's take a listen on that one right quick.
This was a thorough beatdown, and Bill Belichick not releasing the depth chart before the game, which compelled TCU to do the same, and all of these tricks and everything.
I thought that was interesting.
It's a new day. But let me tell you something. Even though Mac Brown, obviously, people felt he had to go or whatever, he didn't have a day this bad, and neither did Bill Belichick, who never gave up 48 points before last night. Even though the pick 6 and the fumbles for a touchdown return, that's not him. But it's bad. It's very, very bad.
Oh, boy.
All right. I mean, people, they was going in yesterday.
I mean, you was at the highest of the highs. You're on the Mount Rushmore.
Oh wow.
Coaching. People thought it was considered one of the best ever.
Yeah.
One of the masterminds of modern day football. So you take him and say, go resurrect that little old school down there in North Carolina.
No, little old school. Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they brought him here to say we're gonna rise. You're gonna get you to rise from the ashes.
Mm.
And I'm thinking, okay. And he gets rid of 70 players, brings in 70 new players from all over.
Okay.
And puts it together. And it didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
Like they expected it to the first game.
No, it didn't work.
At all.
Nah. What's interesting, I should have brought it with me. I thought it was strange when you get there and the press about to give you the handouts thing. I thought,
you get that.
I thought it was strange that they had the positions on a doggone, in the booklet thing, like today's game.
It was blank.
No names.
Yep.
And I thought that was interesting. Why do you think Belichick decided to do it that way?
Well, he was telling you what he knew.
Oh, what? He didn't know who's going to play?
He didn't know. Because from the looks of the product on the field, they didn't know either.
No, that's gamesmanship BS stuff, man. Man, people don't really care. Like TCU said, okay, well, I ain't going to give you the starting lineup either.
Because you're going to wish you had it. You're going to wish you had it.
What TCU said, you may not know on the paper, you're going to know on the damn field who out there. That's what they said.
But if you had to say, all right, let's take a step back from the hoopla.
Okay.
Football X's and O's, what do you think went wrong? Just straight football X's and O's.
You're going to be surprised at my answer.
Okay.
TCU, better team.
Okay. Better team, better players. Well, clearly better team than one, but better team and better players.
I think better team.
Okay.
And I'm not even shooting. I don't even have my Carolina sunglasses on while I say this. That were two plays that changed the whole game. Carolina being new, nobody know. They scored the first time down, stopped them.
Yeah.
A couple times. Then the second time when TCU had the ball, they called it pass interference, which was a terrible call, and that changed and that allowed TCU because that was third down.
But that happens though.
I'm gonna give you my opinion.
That's true.
So that was third. They would get the defense would have got off the field. That's been two times out there and done.
Yeah.
Then who knows what would happen when Lopez and they came back again? I don't know. But what did happen after TCU scored, Lopez threw a terrible pass that you don't
throw that ball.
You don't throw that in high school.
Yeah.
I
hope he said. Well, I never saw any sign from him saying that if he saw the guy or not. But that was a bad pass.
No, if you're on this hash mall, you throwing across.
I understand, but if you don't see the guy coming from the inside,
what you mean?
You think he's open?
No. The guy was on him, so you can't help but see him. No, he was trying to throw the guy open, and he didn't throw the guy open. That's what happened. And the ball.
He definitely did do that.
So to answer your question, I thought that changed the game. Then all of a sudden, the pick six, because that was a pick six, by the way. So the interference call, the pick six. Then all of a sudden, people say, well, I guess
And then he come back. Was that the third quarter where he runs off the tackle and then goes for 80 yards?
Yeah. Then they come back, first possession of the second half. Nobody touched the guy. He go for 80 yards, some crazy number.
Yeah.
So yeah, they had better athletes in certain positions. I think George Ship just goes in the wide receiver they had on the other side.
Yeah, Ben, he was running back.
Yeah, running backs were good, but I think TCU was better. Okay, but I think that game would have been different if those two circumstances. Now I can be totally wrong. Maybe I'm not saying they would have won the game, but it wouldn't have been on 48-14.
Okay.
It could have been. I would love to have been 21-7, 21-14, or 28-21. I think people walked out and said, "Okay."
Right. I would agree with that.
Yeah. But the fact that was how it happened with just the ineptness and just total undisciplined and like they never played football before in the second half was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
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 What do you think happened?
I think a lot of people were looking around trying to figure out who they are. A lot of people trying to figure out. They were great where they were. Or they were good enough to be a star where they were. Because I'm assuming they didn't go out in the portal to get a bunch of people that can't play. Because there's talent on that field. And there was individual talent on that field. I just think once TCU said, okay, we're going to put a stop to that. Whatever y'all did in that first drive, we're going to put a stop to all that. Because we let you have that because we were trying to do something that's not us. So we're just going to go back to what we know, and we're going to stop you. Hat on the hat, helmet on the helmet, let's go. And then as far as Carolina's offense was concerned, that was probably it for that. Now, the other side of the field, Carolina's defense, I think they competed as well as they could in the trenches. It's just that for whatever the reason, that was it. Like the edge rush. I mean, some of the edge rushers, some of the DB. It just. I mean, I understand 28 or was it 29, whatever the number was. I know he had a bad game, and they picked on him quite a bit.
29.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
We older him. At least we should know the damn guy's name.
Well, I thought about that yesterday. You know what? I think I'd rather just say 29. Like seriously, I want him to be able to recover from this.
Oh, you want to put him out there like that?
Because if we keep on, a lot of people they will forever know him for being
29,
the toast guy of the day.
Well, maybe his last name is Fish.
well, some people call him Toast, but we won't call him Toast. But now I think Carolina's going to recover from this. I think that they'll be just fine. It's just not as advertised. Oh no, I'm sorry. Because I'm not gonna go as far as say they advertise that. We put the expectation on them to be that. We said that they should be this.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't think we said that because you know what? We didn't know.
So why are we disappointed?
No, I'm not disappointed. I'm personally not disappointed they lost. I'm disappointed on how they lost.
Why are we disappointed?
Well, because I think you would think any team just on the fundamentals, just of being a college football team, and like you said, players transferred in who were capable and have done some things. 40 of the 70 had played before. So unlike it was only 30 freshmen. The rest of them were upperclassmen. So they played before. So you would think that fundamentally with that pedigree of a head coach and Kitchens, whatever his name is, OC and the DC and all those guys, even the wide receiver coach that you guys talked to before, all those guys coming there with their expertise, they could at least get them to be respectable.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
So that would be the benchmark, right? That would be the benchmark that we should all strive for, right?
Yeah.
If I may, can I harken us back to 3 years ago?
You can harken us back to anything you want to harken us back to. Go ahead and harken us back to it.
I'm just going to ask a question.
What's the question?
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah.
We've seen this play before.
Oh, we have?
Yeah.
At this school?
No. In football.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
We've seen this play out before.
Mm-hmm.
Hall of Fame, NFL, football talent. I mean, respected coach. Well, I won't say respected. Respected in his own right, in his own field. Going to a school with all types of notoriety, hype, money, you name it, etc. Changing out the entire roster. We had the same expectation of success in what we want to look at on the field. And they delivered.
Yeah. So Deion Sanders, yeah.
So when Deion delivered, we didn't say, when I say we, I mean all collective. There was not an overgrowing sentiment like, oh my God, what a feat. This is absolutely, No, there was a sentiment of, well, I can't believe. Well, I wouldn't have done it that way. Like, well, that's nothing special. There's nothing to see here, right? Oh, who are they? Well, we'll see how that plays out the rest of the season. I mean, I get they came out and they looked like a team and they competed like a team and they were successful, but they ain't got nothing to do with you. You ain't done nothing. But now we take a guy that some would say had even more accolades and tried to pull off the same feat against the same team and fail.
Every team is different. Every year, team is different.
Okay, but
every year, team is different.
But it's not like a different level of team. Like you didn't go down to,
right,
FCS.
So I guess
you see what I'm saying.
So go ahead and get to your point. Your point is.
Well, don't rush my point. Okay. It's coming.
I'm trying to get that.
It's coming. They can feel it. They can feel it.
Get it done for the show.
They can feel it. They can feel it building.
All right, go ahead.
It's not the same. The sentiment now is, well, it's only one game. Well, they can recover. Maybe we put too much expectation. It's not the same. And all I'm doing, I'm just reminding all of us that we don't treat things the same. And maybe we should look at that. That's all.
So that's interesting. So you said even though Coach Prime, they won their game, and we treated that negative.
Yeah. I didn't see people coming out saying
I thought people were excited about the fact he won his first game.
No, everyone wasn't excited. That's my point.
Oh, okay.
There were a few. The same people that were excited in their first game has been excited the entire time he's been coaching.
Oh, okay.
Right? Everyone wasn't excited. A lot of naysayers, as they say, was on the side chirping in about all of these, miscellaneous things that had nothing to do with the fact that was a very successful feat. Now it's been tried again, the same caliber of, I guess you would say, coaching ability, a coach or notoriety, and it failed. Now I mean, I get the outrage that's today, but that's not real outrage. It's really not real outrage because they don't know what they're raging against. It's not real outrage because what are you raging against? The team has some mishaps. It didn't work. A couple things need to be tweaked. A couple things need to be changed. A couple plays flip, go the other way. May have a different conversation today.
Right.
But we don't.
So, okay. I got it. So we should we praise Deion, but some people was upset because, well, I guess I know there was a lot of talk about transfers coming in. Maybe that's where you're going with all the people coming in, and he trying to form a team, but he won this game. The same scenario happened in Carolina, and this legendary coach. Another part about it, this guy, the thing is that this 6-time Super Bowl guy never coached college. They expected him to turn around because of his pedigree, and when he didn't, and it looked so bad, that's why people come out of woodwork talk about how terrible it was. But you agree it was a bad look, right? You agree with that?
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Collectively, it didn't look good.
Okay.
Collectively, it didn't look good. And I'm not necessarily putting it all on him because he can't play now. But his job is to make sure he gets them ready to play. Right? So that's the fact. So it's not, I just find it just so hypocritical that people that conveniently want to forget the reaction 3 years ago and all of the commentary about it 3 years ago, and now all of the commentary on all the talking heads, that's not what they say. They don't talk about, man, we thought once we saw Deion do it, everybody should be able to do it. And maybe that's not the case.
Oh, so, okay. Maybe I got it. So you're saying Deion should get more credit for what he did.
Absolutely.
Okay. I was trying to get there. Okay. All right, cool. And I agree with that. A couple people made comments that one of the advantages Deion had, I think, he did coach this group of people meaning college guys, for a minute before he went to Colorado. So I'm not sure that makes a difference.
Oh, so Shador and Travis and those guys, they made a difference.
No. He coached college kids at Jackson State before he came to Colorado. So he did have some. I mean, what, a couple years or so.
2.
Yeah, and he coached the kids.
Okay,
So
Jackson State,
Jackson State. Then he went to Colorado and coached kids. This guy coached grown men, coming down and trying to coach kids. I'm not sure it's the same thing. I have no idea. I'm just saying. That was somebody said out here too.
Whoever said that out there, that's an excuse.
So what do you want people to say, Kmac? Well, I guess
Say you wrong.
We wrong about what?
They didn't give Deion no credit.
Oh, so the people who didn't said Deion did an unbelievable job, they were wrong.
No, for Deion that downplayed his accomplishment and what he put together, those people were wrong.
Yeah, they didn't get Deion his credit that he deserved. That's what
they downplayed it. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, they downplayed.
That's fair. And,
they made it seem like he ain't done nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't special.
I remember that.
That's okay.
Maybe a few people said that, but I think a lot of people were pleasantly surprised that he did that.
Okay.
To put a team together and go out and beat TCU. That's why I remember. But man, maybe I'm just you saw a lot more than I did. But that's fair though. I mean, shout out to Deion and he's a great coach and hopefully he'll continue that way. By the way,